Excited today because we are taking the next step in this journey. Today is my 43rd birthday, and we had a goal. Actually, we've had a number of goals, but the goal for today was to get to a point where we had announced, where we had followers, where we had donations coming in, where we had a plan to move forward, and we have nailed it. We are super excited and want to share it with everybody who's online and everybody that's gathered here today. So let me back up a little bit and tell you a little bit about where we are, where we've come from, and where it is that we're going. In 2016, I often say I was inspired, if you will, to get more involved in politics. As I looked around our country, it was impossible for me to ignore all of the separation that was occurring. Whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, a third-party supporter, an independent thinker, or you hate politics altogether, we still have to work on bringing this nation together, because in order for us to be able to move forward, in order for us to deal with automation, in order for us to deal with the threats that are coming from China and Russia and other nations, we have to be able to work together. But the question is how. Everyone has asked, how in the world do you bring people together who have such vastly different belief systems? So what I decided to do, given that I'm a psychologist, was to figure out how do we look at large-scale groups of people and get them to work together. So I marched into government and I started asking all kinds of questions. Where does the money go? How do the programs work? Who is spending our taxpayer dollars? Who are the decision makers? I wanted to understand how the entire system works. And I had a couple of goals. The first one was to be able to get a job that would give me those answers. And we were able to make that happen quickly, easily, and be able to execute forward. So that was exciting. But then there was the next question. Could we put all that information together and make it publicly accessible? I wasn't sure that was going to happen because it requires so much work from so many different people across the government, from different perspectives and different parties, but we made it happen. And that was super exciting. That is the first book that we published called Innovating Government, and it's a complete redesign of the US government. But then we decided, well, we had a bit of a problem because even if we fix the government, we have a huge number of issues we have to solve. And what is the foundational way that we do that? We fix education. And so the second goal that we had was to redesign the education system for the country. And under this administration, that could be very challenging, but we were able to find the money, route it through the Pentagon, and deliver a book that brings all of this information. It is literally a national education strategy, and that has never happened in the history of the United States. So we are very excited because not only was the government involved, but so too were the universities and the state secretaries of education. We had teachers. We even got the union involved. Our nonprofits were heavily involved in making these decisions, which means this is going to happen. And so now we're into our third goal, and that is to start this tour. Why are we doing this tour? Why are we calling it a Ready Nation National Tour? Because the goal of this country is to be ready for the future, but in order to do that, we have to bring everybody into this space. Everybody has an idea and something to contribute. So me and my team, we are going to hit all 50 states. We are going to be looking for ideas and innovations, solutions that when we bring them together can help answer all the questions we need to be a nation ready for the future. So how are we going to do this specifically? Specifically, what we're going to be doing is talking with local Democrat groups, we're talking with women's groups around the country, and meeting with community groups in all different areas. And then we're going to be meeting with experts in cybersecurity, experts in immigration, experts in education, and everything in between. We hope you will join us on this journey. We hope you will follow us on our website at www.teamjjusa.com and also on our YouTube channel, which is the same, Team JJ USA, and right here on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and love and happiness and great things for everyone. Bye.